saying goodbye to Tedd Webb. Man, oh man, Shavitz.
Yeah, and Jen, we call those crankers, by the way. Those are cranky anchors.
Cranky anchors, crankers.
Never cranky in radio. Never. Oh. They're always. Everybody's always happy in radio. Yeah, we are over here hanging out with the guys from AM Tampa Bay at 970 WFLA News Radio 970. As we say goodbye to Tedd Webb, 54 years in broadcasting, been at this station forever, been with Jack Harris on AM Tampa Bay for nearly 25 years, but because of health reasons, he's got to retire, so we're giving him the tribute he deserves. Stick around. We're going to reminisce with Jack Harris and Tedd Webb. They're in there now talking to the Florida Orchestra because the show must go on, and we're interrupting their show. But they'll be a part of our show when Good Day Tampa Bay continues.
Chorus from the Messiah.
Hey, I don't care if it makes money. I enjoy it. What do I care? Although I do care. I needed to make more. This is an honor for me. It really is an honor to be standing next to... Look at maybe the best dressed guy in radio. He's dressed like a TV guy. Tedd Webb, Tampa broadcast legend, 54 years in the business. Been feeding us breakfast to our brains for 24 years on AM Tampa Bay with the one and only Jack Harris over there. We are paying tribute to him because he's hanging it up. He's retiring at the end of this month. We're catching up with the one, the only Tedd Webb when Good Day Tampa Bay continues.
Going Charley Belcher now. Good morning.
Tell me the name of the song.
Finally I figured out, but it took a long, long time.
That's 10 seconds worth. Tell me the name of the song.
It's Hootie and the Blowfish, and I can't remember the name of the damn song.
It's not Hootie and the Blowfish. Let's go to Albert. Albert, you'll be our last caller on Rack Your Brain One-Hit Wonders. He said it, or
Tedd Webb do his thing, because they're trying to do a radio show.
He said it.
Well, we're trying to do a TV show.
He says war.
Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charley Belcher, coming to you from inside AM Tampa Bay studios. Tedd Webb trying to find a winner.
Don't have a clue. Thanks, guys.
All right, that's it. We don't have a winner. I'm sorry. That was Pope Francis, and our one-hit wonders was Sister Hazel, All For You. And that's it for Rack Your Brain. Thank you.
I think I ruined it, Ted. I'm sorry. We shortened Rack Your Brain to Rack Your Brain to get you on TV. Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charley Belcher. We're here with Tedd Webb, Jack Harris, and Aaron, who is... Wait, Aaron, your official title, you're executive producer of AM Tampa Bay?
Executive producer, yes.
And then are
you... the kid. Jack calls me the kid.
Well, of course. Yeah. How many years broadcasting experience do you have, Aaron?
6 years.
6 years. Rookie. These rookies ruining the business, boys. Am I right? Now, so when Tedd officially retires at the end of the month, you officially become co-host? How does this work?
I'll step in. Jack will be the host. I'll be the co-host for the time being. We don't really know what's going to happen, but for the time being, Jeff's going to be behind the board. Katie Buccino's been added to the group, and it will be us four.
What was it like to join these two guys? I would imagine it'd be like kind of like joining the Beatles.
It was very intimidating at first, but if you know Jack and Ted, they were so inviting, and Ted was so... the confidence that he gave me, because it's hard. You come in here with legends like Jack and Ted who have been doing this forever, and for Ted and Jack too, but for Ted to say, you know, just go for it, go for it. For people like that, you hear about egos in this business all the time, not from these two.
Ted, as you wrap up this career, you're so loved. My social media is blowing up. I'm getting texts. Everybody loves you. What do you want to say to Tampa Bay?
Thank you.
It's tough, isn't it, buddy?
Thank you.
I love you, man.
Love you too.
I do love you. I really do. You've given a lot to this community, and I know poor Teddy, he wishes his health wasn't such that he did have to, you know, you guys have stood the test of time, but time catches up to all of us, so I love you, man. You enjoy it. You sleep in and enjoy it, all right?
I will do that.
The great Tedd Webb, ladies and gentlemen. The great Tedd Webb. Stick around. Much more Good Day Tampa Bay right after this. Good day, Tampa Bay. I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from iHeartRadio, iHeartMedia this morning. We were in the studios of AM Tampa Bay this morning at News Radio 970 WFLA. That's Molly, by the way. Molly works the front desk here. But we're not here to talk to Molly. Sorry, Molly. We're here to talk to Tedd Webb because after 54 years in broadcasting, 24 years on AM Tampa Bay with Jack Harris, he is retiring at the end of the month. And he really doesn't want to, but it is because of some pretty significant health issues. He's going to have to step away. So we talked to Jack and Ted about how he'd much rather stick around a little longer.
I'm leaving something I love, and it's always very difficult to do that. And it's something that perhaps I should have done back in July when I had the heart attack, but I wanted to keep going on to see if I could still do it. But dialysis 3 days a week makes it very difficult to do it.
Jack, you guys have been a partnership for 24 years, known each other longer than that. It's going to be different without old Tedd Webb in the room.
Oh, it is. I mean, this guy is one of a kind. There's nothing like him anywhere in the country, believe me. And the way he's loved around the community, I mean, I always said if I ever did an autobiography, it's going to be called, "Where's Teddy?" Because that's the first thing people say to me when I see him, "Where's Teddy?" And it's just been an incredible nearly quarter of a century.
You guys have been the Cuban and the cracker for many, many years, and I'm sure you can figure out who's who between those two. As you look back, and I know perspective takes a while, maybe you can't quite yet, Ted, but as you look back over your career, what are you most proud of? What are you holding that head high as you walk away, knowing what you've done to it?
That I came in here 54 years with the intention of entertaining people and managed to make it most days. You know, that's the one thing I wanted to do, is to have fun. And we had plenty of it, believe me.
Plenty of fun, and he gave listeners plenty of fun as well. So congratulations, Tedd Webb. Sleep in a little. Enjoy retirement. And I tell you, social media has blown up. People wishing him well. I heard from Mason Dixon, another Tampa broadcasting legend, who sending his well wishes to Tedd Webb. And Russell, you know, you've been in this market a long time too. It's just, I tell you, there's definitely a time in this market where if Jack and Ted were talking about it, it became a big deal, whether it was before or not. And, you know, I said they've stood the test of time, but time does catch up with all of us. Yeah. So it is bittersweet for Ted himself. His last broadcast, by the way, will be January 31st, and I'm sure that will be quite an emotional show.
I put it up on Facebook earlier. I was thinking about both of them, really, Jack and Ted. You know, I've been here 20 plus years now, and both of them always so supportive of me, so kind to me, so nice to me. And when I've gone through good times and the rough ones too, they've always said nice things about me, and it means a lot. Please give them a hug for me.
I definitely will.
Tell them thank you.
They're good guys, they're true pros, and we'll all say thank you to Tedd Webb for all the good years. Live it up. That's his motto. So if you want to honor Tedd Webb, just live it up.
Okay. Thanks, Charlie. I'm glad we did this today. Thank you.
Me too.
See you when you get back.
Okay, buddy.